Hello, this is my third video, but I would like your opinion on the previous two videos. Comment your opinion. In today's video, we will focus on... Let's find out together. Albanian Riviera Travel Guide, Top 10 Beaches. When we talk about the Mediterranean, our minds often go to the neat villages of Provence or the crowded coasts of Italy and Greece. However, there is a strip of land where time seems to have moved at a different pace, a place where nature is not just a backdrop, but the main protagonist of every landscape. This place is Albania, a wild and blessed crossroads where the Adriatic and Ionian Seas come together to create one of the most beautiful visual symphonies in Europe. With a coastline that stretches like a golden belt of some 450 kilometers, Albania offers a breathtaking diversity. To the north, the Adriatic awaits us with its long, sandy beaches, warm waters, and pine forests that hide ancient maritime history. As you pass the Logara Pass, your eyes will be drawn to the Albanian Riviera, a geological wonder where the towering Vatipama Mountains plunge steeply into the blue waters of the Ionian Sea, creating hidden coves, mystical caves, and pebble beaches that sparkle like diamonds in the sun. This guide is not just a list of destinations. It is an invitation to explore the soul of a country that is rapidly being rediscovered by the world. From the exotic paradise of Ksamil to the epic isolation of Gjipe, we will travel through the 10 most emblematic spots that make the Albanian coast a unique destination. Prepare to discover crystal-clear waters, stories carved into the rocks, and a beauty so pure that it will make you believe that paradise still has an unexplored address in the heart of the Balkans. To turn this guide into a deeper analysis and to describe the magic of the Albanian coast in richer detail, I'm expanding the descriptions into long narrative paragraphs.
Livadhi Beach, space and tradition of Himara. Located below the old Himara fortress, Livadhi is one of the largest beaches in the area and remains a favorite of families and those who value space. With its fine white pebbles and cool water that flows from the mountain's underground springs, Livadhi offers a unique coolness during the scorching heat. The coast is filled with small family restaurants serving traditional local dishes, such as cottage cheese pie and fresh fish caught at dawn. The water quality here is excellent, and due to the length of the beach, you can always find a quiet corner away from the umbrella areas. Evening walks along the coast with the view of the illuminated fortress above on the hill make Livadhi a perfect conclusion to a trip through the pearls of the Albanian coast. Porto Palermo, history in a quiet bay. The Bay of Porto Palermo is one of the most fascinating places, not only for its coastline, but also for the historical and mysterious load it carries. This deep and extremely protected bay served as a military base during the communist period, and the famous submarine tunnel is still visible on one side of the mountain. However, what attracts visitors the most is the castle of Ali Pasha Tepelena, built on a small peninsula connected to the mainland by a narrow strip of sand. The small beaches around the bay offer calm, wave-free waters like a swimming pool, where you can swim while looking at the ancient walls of the castle. It is a destination that invites contemplation and exploration, offering a feeling as if time has stopped in another era, far from wild commercialism. Lukova Beach, where olives meet the sea. Lukova offers a completely different experience, representing that part of the South that is still jealously guarded from mass tourism. This beach is known for its endless rows of olive groves that descend to the sand, creating a rural and authentic landscape reminiscent of old Albania. The beach is long and wide, with plenty of space where you can find peace even in mid-August. The water here is a deep blue, and the waves are often more present than in sheltered bays, making the sound of the sea the only companion for vacationers. Lukova is the perfect place for travelers who want to disconnect from technology and urban noise, staying in traditional guest houses in the hilltop village, where organic food and warm local hospitality are an integral part of the package.
Jal Bay, the epicenter of energy and beauty. Jal is undoubtedly one of the most iconic beaches of the Albanian Riviera, widely known for its waters that are considered among the cleanest and most beautiful in the entire Mediterranean basin. This crescent-shaped bay is surrounded by hills covered with olive trees and Mediterranean shrubs, creating a natural amphitheater that protects the beach from strong winds. Jal has a dual personality. During the day, it is a peaceful oasis where visitors can enjoy deep-sea diving, exploring the small sea caves nearby, while at sunset, it transforms into a vibrant nightlife hub with bars and clubs that attract young people from all over Albania and the region. It's the ideal destination for those looking for the perfect combination between the luxury of modern resorts and the untouched beauty of small bays that can be reached by boat or pedalo. Mirrors Beach, magical reflections of the Ionian Sea. Located between Rana and Ksamil, Mirrors Beach is often considered one of the most enchanting treasures of the South, taking its name from a unique natural phenomenon. When the sun hits the sea surface at a certain angle, the water shines so brightly that it seems as if you are looking into a giant crystal mirror. This beach is surrounded by tall, white rock formations, which create a natural isolation from the outside world and give the place a sense of intimacy and wildness. The white pebbles and the water that takes on shades from electric blue to emerald green make this place a paradise for photographers and nature lovers. Although the road to get there can be a bit challenging and completely unpaved, once the eye meets the open horizon and the extreme purity of the water, every effort is rewarded with a tranquility rarely found on more populated beaches. Rana e Hedhun, the miracle of the northern dunes. In northern Albania, near Shëngjin, lies one of the most unique phenomena of the Adriatic coast. Its name refers to the giant sand dune that seems to have slid down the mountain slopes directly to the water's edge, creating a surreal contrast between the mountainous terrain and the curative sand. This beach is completely different from the southern part. Here, the sand is dark and rich in iodine. The sea is shallower and warmer, and the coastal pine trees provide natural shade and a refreshing scent that is felt in every corner. It's a place that offers a sense of immense freedom and is perfect for those who want to explore another, more wild and less commercialized side of Albanian tourism, where nature still dictates its rules. Grama Bay, history carved into rock. Grama Bay is one of the hidden treasures of the Karaburun Peninsula, a place where history and nature uniquely intertwine. For centuries, this small, sheltered bay has served as a haven for ships seeking refuge from the storms of the Ionian Sea. And sailors, as a sign of gratitude, have carved their names and prayers into the bay's rocky walls. Today, these inscriptions, which date from antiquity to the medieval period, are still visible, turning the bay into an open-air museum. The water here is deep, cold, and exceptionally clear, while the complete lack of motorable roads means that the only way to visit is by sea or a long, challenging hike, making the experience even more exclusive and adventurous. Drimadha and Dhërmi, elegance between mountain and sea. Drimadha represents perhaps the most aesthetic and sophisticated side of the Albanian Riviera, where the high mountain of Logara descends steeply to the Ionian Sea, creating a cool microclimate even on the hottest summer days. This beach is divided into two parts by a legendary rock formation. On one side lie smooth pebbles that hold the crystal clear water, while on the other side there is a strip of fine sand that is ideal for long walks. Drimadha is known for its boho chic style, with beautifully designed wooden bars and a nightlife that is active but not overwhelming, offering visitors the opportunity to enjoy a cocktail while watching the sunset, which here is famous for its strong orange and purple hues. Ksamil, the blue archipelago of the south. Ksamil is often considered the crown jewel of Albanian tourism, famous for its 3 small islands that stand guard off the coast, covered in dense Mediterranean vegetation. What makes Ksamil truly unique is its white, almost powdery sand, which gives the water a light blue color reminiscent of exotic Caribbean or Maldives beaches. Visitors can easily swim to the nearest islands or take a boat to explore hidden bays where you can find privacy even during peak season. Although it is one of the most frequented areas and with a developed service infrastructure, the natural beauty of the sunset over the Corfu Channel remains one of the most exciting sights you can experience in Albania, making it an unavoidable destination for every tourist. Gjipe Canyon and Beach, a natural haven. Gjipe Beach is not just a coastal destination, but an experience that begins the moment you descend the old, narrow road that winds its way to the sea. Situated at the point where the Gjipe Canyon meets the Ionian Sea, this beach offers a dramatic landscape with rocky walls rising up to 70 meters high, creating a sense of isolation and protection from the outside world. The water here has a stunning clarity and an emerald hue that changes according to the sunlight, and the fine white pebbles make walking along the shore a pleasure in itself. Since the access is difficult and requires either a 30-minute walk in the sun or a boat ride, Gjipe has managed to maintain an almost mystical atmosphere, far from the noise of nightclubs and rapid urbanization, becoming a favorite refuge for campers and lovers of pristine nature.